In today's video, I will show you how to knit this diamond cable stitch. If you would like to download a chart for this stitch and for a more complex design, you will find that on my Patreon. There you can also support my channel so I can continue making videos such as this one. Thank you so much to everyone who is supporting me there. To make this tutorial as easy to follow as possible, I'm going to first transfer 2 stitches just to mark the section where I'm going to do the cables, and that will happen over 12 stitches. So I'm going to transfer 1 stitch on either side of those 12 stitches. This needle will stay out of work for the entire sample, and this way we will create a ladder or a little border around the design. I'm going to begin by forming a cable in the very center, so here we can use the center of our machine as a guide. I'll grab the 2 stitches on either side of number 0, and I'll begin by forming a left cross cable. That means we are crossing the stitches to the left first. I thought it was a little bit difficult to see in the red yarn, so I just swapped with a white one so you can see a bit better. So we formed that first cable right there, and you can see that we have one at the beginning and then we have another one. So I'm going to knit 4 rows. And I will form another left cross cable with the exact same 4 stitches. After this cable, I will knit 2 rows only. And you can see that already the cables are beginning to travel to the left and to the right. So the first cable we formed with these 4 stitches. The next one we're going to move 2 stitches to the left. Here I'm also going to form a left cross cable. In an ideal world, we would want to form another cable with these 4 stitches as well, but you can see that that creates a lot of tension and there is a risk for the yarn to snap. Mostly because we've done a cable right before here as well. If we would just form the 2 cables right next to each other without this cable here, we probably would be able to form this pair of cable right next to each other. You can test it with your own yarn, but for me, I don't want to risk it. So I'm just going to form that first cable. I will knit 1 row and I'll form the next cable right after that row. We have to mirror this cable so we can achieve that effect of the stitches traveling, and that means that we have to form a right cross cable here. You can always pull the needles all the way out, and here we will be knitting 2 rows again. For the next cable, we again are moving 2 stitches further. Again, here we'll form a left cross cable. And here, because we have quite a bit of space in between those 2 cables, we are able to do them at the same time. Here we're doing a right cross cable. After these 2 cables, we will be knitting 4 rows. You can see that we are halfway through the diamond here. This is 1 cable, and then the next one we will be forming in 4 rows. We are ready to begin traveling the stitches in the opposite direction. That means that we will be mirroring the cables that we did here for the next ones. knit 2. And now we are ready to begin moving closer to the center, which means that instead of forming a cable with these 4 stitches, we are moving 2 stitches to the left here. Again, we're crossing to the left first. And here you can try to see if you can do the other cable. Now you actually might be able to do it at the same time. But again, if you feel too much resistance, just knit 1 row in between these 2 cables. I'm going to do that. So I formed the first one, we'll knit 1, and then I'll do the second one. And here I'm crossing to the right first. We'll knit 2. All we have left to do now is the cable in the center. We'll knit 4. From the first cable here till the 2 rows before this cable here, that's 1 repeat of the pattern. I'm just going to go ahead and do 1 more repeat. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and you will give this a try. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.